Hi there, hope you're all doing well. This week I pulled out a Wood Elf Prince by Titanfall's Miniatures from my to-do pile. Wasn't overly feeling like painting him up like a traditional Wood Elf, so instead I went for a more autumn theme with this one, so more desaturated earth tones and orange as the pop colour. To get started, I black and white zenithally primed him and used Demon Red for the cape and the shield face. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. With the cape now base coated, I used rust orange just to bring up all of the parts that would be getting hit by the light the most, just leaving that darker tone in the shadowed parts. Finishing up the cape, I took advantage of how poor orange covers things and went over all of the tops of the folds with orange flare. With it not covering fully, this really makes it easier to add a small amount of texture to the highlights without doing too much extra work. Now to get started on the desaturated green armour panels with Fury Green as the base colour. Adding in the midtones to the armour panels now, I went with Gung-Ho Green. Finishing off the armor panels, I grabbed green beret and added a bit of an edge highlight just around the parts that get hit by the light the most. While the armor dries, I got the base started with burnt umber. Now that the armor has dried, I start on all of the trim with a base coat of sandstone. Bringing up some of the trim some more, I added in a highlight with temple stone. The last of the clothing parts now get base coated with field grey, which even though it's a field grey colour, it's more of a green in that mix, so it just comes out a bit more greenish. Finishing off the clothing, I added a highlight with Reddish grey. This just pushes that colour towards that desaturated grey look that I wanted more than that green tone. Starting on the skin now, I used Barbarian Brawn as the base colour. While I wait for the skin to dry, I figured I would grab Gyzmo fur and just get the hair and the fallen log on the base done. Now to bring up the raised features of the skin with Dwarven skin. Adding a highlight over the hair, I went with Cerberus brown and brought up the sculpted strands. Getting the metal parts done, I used plate armour as the main colour. This is just the back of the shield and the sword. Since this is an elvish weapon, I wanted it to look sharp, so I added a highlight with Mythril blade. There are a few gems around the mini, these all get base coated with sun yellow. Giving the gems a bit of a shine now, I used pastel yellow just over the tops and the bottoms of the gems, and since I had this out, I dotted in his eyes. Now onto the washes, I start off with Battle Mud wash over the base. For everything else except for the orange now, I went over with a very thin down wash of light tone wash. This is just to darken down the recesses more than anything else. I don't want too much staining. that will be it for the Wood Elf Prince. Considering I wasn't overly feeling this mini when I started painting him, I do like how it came out, and I don't think I've painted an orange cloak before, so it's good to figure out how that process would be. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join the Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. As always, if you want to take a closer look at this mini, check out my Instagram page. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Most importantly though, be kind to each other.